Hey, so today I'm at the Serpent Mound, effigy mound in southern Ohio, and I'm at the head of the serpent right now. And it takes about 20 minutes to walk around the entire mound, and it's actually a very cool place, super cool. This was built about 1000 AD, about 1,000 years ago, by the Fort, maybe something, Fort something, Native Americans here. It also may have some connection to the Adena Native Americans, like another 1,000 years before them. But here we are at Serpent Mounds, and it's built on the side of a crater that struck this part of Ohio about 300 million years ago. So if we go down here, down these steps, we can see the crater from this little lookout point, and it goes down pretty deep. Can't really see the bottom of it too well, but because it's all vegetated, trees and stuff now, but it goes down pretty deep, and you can look out, and it's very cool. Very, very cool place, actually. Might be able to see a bit of the land way down there through the trees. But there you go, at the lookout point, and then I'm going to be walking around the rest of Serpent Mound right about now, and I'll take you guys around so we can see the body of the snake, the hood, the tail of it where we started walking, and so on. So here's the head, and here's a massive ring-like mound that some people say could be the hood of the snake, some people say it could be the mouth, some people say it could be an egg that the snake is eating. Here you go, right next to the mound. The path is pretty well built, right next to the mound. You can just lean over and touch it. You're not allowed to walk on it because it's a sacred space. You can't leave things here, but you can touch it and look at it. It is really cool. So that's the ring shaped area, and then there's the head of the snake over here. It's a little triangle shaped structure. So here's the triangle part near the top of the snake. It could be viewed as the mouth, if the circle is the egg. It could be the neck if the circle is the hood, or just near the top of the snake, pretty much. And then here we're gonna get to the curves, the curvy part of the snake, of the Serpent Mound. And here's a good illustration of it, actually, right here. So this is what the Serpent Mound looks like, right here. And we are right about here, roughly. We just passed the circle, the oval, I guess, that triangle shape. Now we're going to walk down each of these curves and end up at the tail, the spiral tail. So the cool part is that each of these parts of the snake points in a different direction. That's astronomically significant. So one of the other boards shows which curves point to which, but one of these points towards the summer solstice, I believe moonrise or sunrise, the other to the winter solstice, and then there's some equinox things in the middle. I will show that once we get over there. It's really hot today. It's 87 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but very nice outside. Hot but nice. Anyway, here's the mound from one side, and you can see better over there the curves. So here's one of the curves going inward towards the other side, and the path goes all the way around, as you can see. Very beautiful place. But there's the other curves. So I'll just walk you guys along the Serpent Mound. So right over there in front of us is an observation tower. Normally you can climb up top and look at the entire Serpent Mound from above, but it's closed right now for maintenance. But as I was mentioning earlier, pretty important not to step on these because they are sacred grounds. Anyway, here's some more of the curves in the snake. Observation tower. Some of the surrounding forest and woods. A lot of the forest goes downward because this is on the edge of the crater. So there's a lot of depth to it. A lot of verticality to this area. Some more of the curves. There's the observation tower up there, which should give you a pretty good view of everything over there, but it's not open right now, so it can't take you up there right now. There you go. This tower was built in 1908, apparently. And there you go. Here's just a general description of what an effigy mound is. So, the Native Americans didn't have a tower to look at it from above, so the way they experienced it, as it says here, is to kind of walk or dance around it, and that's a really nice way to experience it, I think. So we're going to keep walking down the Serpent Mound. And looking at it through the video is one thing, but I would highly recommend coming here because walking around the mounds is a much better way to experience, the weather, the mounds in person, being able to see the depth and the height of everything. It's a package experience. It's very nice. We had to drive a few hours out to get here, but super nice drive. Great weather, honestly. So we're nearing the end of the Serpent Mound. We're at about the tail right now. So there's the last bend in the body of the snake, and then it kind of goes around like that, and it comes around here, and if you can look over there, there's the tail, and the tail curves around like a loop, like a little spiral, and it's very cool, honestly. Looks very nice. Looks very cool, and it's pretty interesting to sort of try and imagine how things were 1,022 years ago, roughly, or 2,000 plus years ago here, next to the crater over there, and so on. Here's a story related to the serpents. You can just pause and read it if you'd like. Very interesting. And here's the tail. We're walking around it. You can see the observation tower in the distance. And here is a great view over the crater. As you can see, it goes pretty far. We're kind of high up relative to the ground, which is way down there through the leaves. But amazing view. Great weather today. And perfect time to come see the Serpent Mound. So that's the tail, and the trail goes around the tail and it loops back around to where we started. But there it is, Serpent Mound in southern Ohio, near Peebles, Ohio. I would highly recommend coming here. Take care, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, If you'd like to go, or if you've already been here, let me know your thoughts. Take care.